So I'm about to start doing the sound deadening project for the rear of my GTO. As you guys can see here, the back is really not covered at all. I did use this white stuff is a thermal insulator spray coating from Cascade Audio that was applied. And the black coating is also a spray-on sound deadener, but as you will see shortly, it doesn't work quite nearly as well as the peel and stick kind of material that I'm going to be working with here. And here's what I'll be installing. I got this nice roller, courtesy of Don from Sound Deadener Showdown. Very nice roller, made in America, good stuff. And these are the sound deadening tiles that he sells. There's a adhesive backing here. So he recommends about a 25% coverage with this material. This is aluminum backed, so I imagine it will also add some thermal protection. You got to be really careful. This edge will slice you right open. It's very sharp. So we're going to use the roller and we're going to apply it to approximately 25% of the area in the back there. So hang tight and I'll show you how that's done. Here I cut one of these tiles in half. These are 6 inches by 10 inches, so this piece is currently 3 inches by 10 inches, and I'm gonna put it right here. So you see this sticky tape, where this backing just comes right off. And this black stuff is super sticky. So we'll get rid of that, and I'm going to do the best I can here. So we just want to put this piece right here. And this roller is super handy because it just lets you roll it down like that. Okay. So ideally, I would get this stuff off. This is a mass-loaded vinyl on top of foam from Cascade Audio that I had installed prior, but this stuff has been glued down. And honestly, what I was going to do was take this whole interior out and cover everything with not take this off, but cover everything with the product from Sound Deadener Showdown. But that's a little more work that I want to do right now, and for various other reasons I really just don't want to redo all that. So we're just going to concentrate on doing the rear here, this rear section, so follow along. As you guys can see, I got some panels down. They go on pretty quick. And I think I'm going to put some more down, so making progress. Remember, we're trying to get 25% coverage here, give or take. I didn't exactly measure it out, but it'll be fine. So here I have the finished deadener panels installed. The purpose of these again is to control the vibration of the metal, and so it gets rid of that tingy sound that sheet metal tends to make. So the next step is to actually apply a blocker, and here's what we're going to use. So the first step is to apply this closed cell foam. This is a very thin material here. I think it's about 1/8 of an inch, and we're using the package tray cover as a guide to cut this. This comes in sheets of 36 by 54, and 54 inches happens to be just the right width for this package tray, which is pretty convenient. So I'm just going to lay this down. Here's the edge. It kind of curves. You can see it here. So I'm going to trace with my Sharpie, and I'm going to cut it out so it's going to tuck up nicely up on top. Then this is going to be followed by a layer of mass-loaded vinyl, and I'll show you that in a little bit. So here's the sheet of closed cell foam. You can see it extends all the way up to the package tray, all the way on top. See that? So on top of that, so I wanted to show some progress here. The idea here is that you want to completely block any sort of sound from coming into the cabin. The way we do that is we take this mass-loaded vinyl here and we glue it to itself. I'm using this cement here, HH66 vinyl cement. You basically use it like PVC cement. You put it on both sides of the vinyl, let it sit for a couple of minutes, and you press them together, and it creates pretty much a permanent bond. The closed cell vinyl or the closed cell foam also has vinyl content, so you can glue that as well. So underneath this is the closed cell foam. As you can see here, I need to cut this and sort of form it. This stuff doesn't really bend too well in two planes, so compound curves are a little difficult. But what I did here is I just sort of tucked this up. There's a trim panel that will go across here, and that'll trim this piece out. I need to do a little trimming over here, and of course the package tray needs to come on, and then I need to do the other side as well. So stay tuned for more. Well, this is all the progress I was able to make. Working with this stuff is not exactly intuitive or easy. The vinyl really doesn't bend super well. You see that? There's where two pieces of vinyl are coming together. I cut another strip of vinyl about 2 inches wide and used it as quote-unquote tape, which is what Sound Deadener Showdown recommends. That way you have a seamless one-piece sheet that just spans all the way down. There's vinyl, there's closed cell foam underneath. I still have to trim all that out. See the gray stuff? That's the closed cell foam. I sort of made cutouts for where things need to pass through, like my seat belts there. It looks a little wrinkly, but it's going to smooth out. I might make some cuts sort of in the center there, so it'll curve around that drive shaft hump a little better. But I'm not even sure that that's necessary, because the seat's going to go over this, and there's no carpeting there or anything, so it might be fine. I may just leave it. So lots more to do. I did run into a problem with the sail panels. That's the trim pieces that go between the package tray there and sort of trim out the seat pillar area there. I had to reupholster them in vinyl, and that just made them too thick, and with the mass-loaded vinyl there as well, it was just too much thickness. So instead of reusing the old ones, I ended up ordering another set from Performance Years, which is going to be finished in the same sort of perforated material that the headliner is made out of, and then we'll go with that. I'll check in with you guys later. Thanks for watching.